Hi, I'm QG. In this video, I will walk you through step by step to teach you how to apply your own hair into a crow avatar. If you like this video, please subscribe and click like. I will keep uploading more videos to share ideas and techniques about fashion and 3D design. I also launched my website last night, so I will keep uploading and share more patterns that you can use in Crow and for physical to help you with your own designs. Okay, let's get started. This is the page in Crow official website. It's teach you how to register hair and shoes. And hair and shoes basically the same step. So if you know how to do hair, then you can do shoes. The only thing a little bit different, it's if you use the heel, not the flat shoes, it will be a little bit different because you need to add a dummy section. And if there are any opportunity, I will do another tutorial to teach you how to register shoes. And this page, I will put the link under this video. You can check that later. And so the hair I chose from Das. There are so many hair in Das you can use. I also find some other website, they have free stuff. You can see which one you want to use. There's some good stuff, even they're free, as long as they're object or FBX, that will be fine. Because our tutorial is just use Blender and then we put import OBJ. After we import that, we just need to adjust the size and the fit to the Crow avatar. After that, we are all set. We can export that and import back to Crow. We can use that as like in animation. Let's get started. We need to open Crow software first, of course. We go to the avatar. There's all this avatar from Crow is like you can see is FV2. Any of them you can use, even though they're different color scheme, because they're based in same OBJ, they're all same mesh. So it's okay if you register a hair on one avatar, then you can use on the other one. I can show you here. This is the hair I already did. And there's another hair. I didn't do it really well. It's just a quick test. When you chose the outer avatar, you also can replace the hair. Why it's so important you have to register hair instead just import the hair? Because after you register, you can do any pose you want. When your pose or animation move, the hair will move with the head, so it won't just like something like your avatar walk away, but the hair just stay. That is really important. In the motion. So let's go to the animation. You can see the hair will walk with the avatar. Okay, let's go back to select the avatar. After we select the avatar, we have to remove the hair. Because the hair, we have to adjust the new hair in Blender. So right click, delete hair and choose. Then file, export, object, obj. I already pre-create all the folder for myself. I strongly suggest create like different folder for object and FBX. Keep it organized, then you can find your file later. I would just name this curl avatar and save it. Here is the export section. So all the settings just follow what I did here. The scale is matter. We chose Dash Studio like centimeter, should be 100%. And we save the texture file. If you don't want to save the texture file, you don't need to, but it's always too good to see in Blender with the skin texture. Click OK. So now we got a curl avatar here. Step 2, we need to go to the Dash Studio. So in Dash Studio, like I already purchased some hair there, so I just will randomly pick one to do this demo. So you go to any hair you already download, it's in the smart content, and then you go to the section file and click the hair. Double click the hair, which one like you want to use. In this step, it's really important to export two different formats. One is OBJ, the other one is FBX. Why we need two formats? It's not because OBJ or FBX which one better in like for this one, because they export different texture. That texture will affect what we see in curl later. It will look much better if you use the texture from FBX. But of course, when you export OBJ, they have different image. That image you also can use to on your hair later. You can choose different color on your hair. File, export. Let's export OBJ first. So go to your OBJ file. Days hair. Don't forget save as a type. Change to whatever you need. OBJ, save. And here, so every box I check here is matter. So please keep it. Do exactly same what I do. But if you have some other needs, you can, of course, you can check out a box. So I will just click accept here. So let's look at the file. So here there's two different matte. One is converted matte and the other one is just matte. This one you can see is like all white, a little bit like transparent background. And this one you can see it's like a white background, but you can see hair texture. So let's export the FBX. So same step, go to file, export, and this time we chose the FBX folder. And then don't forget change the type, FBX. And here there's one important, is like merge, diffuse, and opacity texture. Please 100% make sure you check this one, and all the other you can just do same with me. Click accept, and then let's check the file. So here you can see the hair image a little bit different. It's combined the converted map and map, so you will see it's transparent background, but you see the hair texture. This one will look like 100 times better in curl. So after we export object and FBX, we're done in that studio. Let's go to the Blender. Blender is such a good app because it's free, and I also learned the Blender skill from the YouTube channels. Like the name is the Donut Guy, like Blender. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Anyway, I will put the link under this video. If you want to learn Blender, you can just click the link and learn it. I think the part 1 and part 2, it will be enough to let you learn, like let you adjust the hair in this tutorial. So let's get started in Blender. Step 1, of course, we need to import the avatar. So go to File, Import, Object, because we export the avatar as object. Don't forget, change the clamp size to 10 and import. And the next step, you need to go to the unit, this little job icon. You see the unit there. The unit system is metric. Change the length to millimeter. This is really important because it shows in their website. Set work environment of the 3D program, unit millimeter. After we set this up, we can go to import our hair. I will just import the OBJ instead import the FBX. Of course, you can do either way. So when you import your hair, don't forget change the clamp size to 1. A little bit different with the avatar. Now we got the hair here. We need to adjust the hair. The skill we need to use to adjust the hair is like from the video, the Donut Guy's video. We just need to scale, move, and rotate a little bit sometimes. Of course, we need to, in the edited mode, to change the mesh a little bit, small adjust. It's easy. Let's start adjust the hair. Select the hair first. So make sure all this thing is off. Don't turn it on. And click the screen Y button, and then you will see the perfect front wheel. That will help you easier to adjust your hair. When I adjust the hair, I always use the like front and back, and then left and right, and then keep checking if the hair is perfectly on her head. So we use G for grab, click C, then you will perfectly move up and go to the front wheel, check, and you will see a little bit off. Let's just move it to the left a little bit. We can see the hair is a little bit smaller than her head, so we need to scale it. But what we need is only scale like left and right. We don't need to scale like up and down. Click S to scale, and click X to lock the scale just for like left and right. You can stop when you feel it's perfect. Just click the left click, it will stop scale. And we also need to move back a little bit. There is some space on her neck. You keep using grab G. Click the Y to lock to move. We also can like go to this we can change this. You can see this is the mesh. This one is only one color. This shows the texture, and this is see how you render. We can keep moving the hair in this section. I think we need to move down a little bit. You can see there's a little space on her neck. We can go to the editing mode to edit this part, and yeah, on this side you can see her skin is out of her hair. We need to of course adjust that part. So we need to scale a little bit more. And don't forget, just look around. Make sure it's all good. The only thing we need to do is like let the hair touch her neck. So let's click tab. Now we're in the editing mode. We can like select the neck part, and now we can click this little circle. Make sure it's blue. Try to click G, and you see the circle. If you don't see the circle, don't panic, don't worry about it. Use your middle key, scroll it up. Like if you screw it back, it will disappear the circle, but you screw it up, you will see the circle until the circle is like almost same size with your select area, and then you can click exit. Then it won't move. If you click the left click, it will move whatever you did. Then you can go back, Control C, go back to the last step. Make sure you don't move yet. So okay, now we reselect this area and go to the side wheel because we want to see the hair toucher hair. Click grab again and lock with the Y key and move in a little bit. And click tab again, we will go back to the normal mood. Now you see her hair is perfectly touch her neck. If you think you're ready, you can prepare to export the hair now. After we do all this adjust, you will see the transform on the side. If you can see it, you can click the item box on the side. When you click it, it will just pop. And then you will see the transform, the location and rotation and the scale, everything is changed. Normally the number supposed, like the location supposed to be 0, the rotation supposed to be 0, and the scale supposed to be 1. We have to change that back. All we need to do is click the hair, object, apply all transforms. After you did that, you will see the location, rotation, and the scale go back to the preset. Means your hair is ready. So double check one more time, make sure your hair is ready to export. So it looks good. And now you need to select your hair, double click on it, change the name. The name we need to change, you can see it from the website, the mesh name, hair. You have to exactly same what you name is HAIR. Don't make any mistake. When you make mistake, your hair won't show, won't register in curl. After you change your name, you are ready to export. Click the hair, export, FBX. So here I will only select mesh. The scale have to be 1. Apply unit is really important because the unit is millimeter. I think everything's out. Everything is good. Just go to your export folder and name your file like hair. Then click export. And because when you register, it will require thumbnail or something, I will just do a quick screenshot. And I save my file. Okay, we are all set. The last step is register hair in curl. We're going back to this curl window. The avatar is still the same avatar. If you worry you close the curl already, we can do like go to the library, get your avatar back. You don't need to care, you don't need to delete the hair, you don't need to do anything, and go to the avatar, register hair and shoes, and find your file. And open. Thumbnail is the same thumbnail we just screenshot. And click create. You can create a name like when you do the name, you have to keep V2 because you will know that is for exactly this type avatar you chose. And save. It would take like about a minute to calculate. If your hair really complicated, it would take longer, but normally it's really fast. And then it shows successful. Let's go to the library where I say same path with where all the hairs. So yeah, this is the hair we just created. You can see the date. Double click on it. It just shows on her hair. That means we make it. But you can see the texture is, it's an image. It doesn't look really good. What we need to do is change it. So we go to the texture. And copy the path from the texture we export from DAS, the FBX one. And then you will get this perfect image to use. And select this one. That's the difference, because that one is like a transparent background, so and with the hair texture it will look much better, and you need to replace that image, all the texture on this hair. After you replace it, it will just look really good. And also let's test the animation. And it works. And thank you for watching this tutorial and like my video. Please don't forget to subscribe and click like. It's really important for me. I will see you in the next video. Bye.